name is Corinne Spett, and I'm here today with Nicole Evans, the VP of Sales and Marketing at Darien Hotels International and the Director of Community Hotels. Also with me today is Amanda Bombera, VP of Operations at Darien Hotels International. Welcome, ladies. Thank you for being here with me today.
Thanks for having us.
Let me just start off with a simple question. Do hotels need advertisement?
Yes, hotels, like any other business, need advertisement.
And do all hotels follow up with their advertisement?
Most hotels think that they follow up with their advertisement, but in reality they don't.
To prove this point, all you have to do is search for your hotel online.
Even the smallest hotels are listed dozens of times, and larger hotels are listed hundreds, if not more.
And do they pay for it?
Every hotel pays for advertising, whether they realize it or not.
And could you tell me a little bit more?
Most advertisers make money one way or another, but if your hotel is not represented correctly, you can lose your guests to the competition.
For franchise hotels, the cost of advertising is included in the franchise fees.
And how much do they spend on advertisement indirectly?
If you are not actively following up on your online presence, you're losing room revenue.
Your property will lose guests to your competition, as Nicole had mentioned before. Lower occupancy equals lower ADR due to the lack of business.
If you had to take a guess, how much do you think hotels spend on advertising a year? Would you say $100, $1,000, $10,000?
You would be surprised. Hotels spend thousands of dollars on advertisement and marketing a year.
A significant portion of dollars spent on advertising are hidden in franchise fees, which the franchise fees then use to invest in sales, marketing, and advertising.
And are local chambers and CVBs beneficial to hotels?
Hotels pay around 5% tax to the local authorities. It could be a little less in some areas, it could be a little more.
Did you know 33% is actually supposed to go to hotels and tourism?
This is another great example of how you are paying for advertisement, but you don't even realize it or know it.
And what are some other costs associated with sales and marketing that we might not be aware of?
A good percentage of the front desk labor cost is sales and marketing cost. You're not coding it as sales and marketing, but it is sales and marketing.
The front desk is your sales and marketing department, or at least an extension of it for independent hotels and also franchise hotels with low or no contribution.
The front desk staff are paid for 8 hours, but they are inactive for most of it. If they have time to check Facebook, then they have time to do online marketing for the property.
$20,000 is paid to the front desk staff, so why not utilize them in your sales and marketing efforts?
And with all that we know now, how much do you think a hotel is spending on average?
Well, it varies. Based on the size, brand, and business level of the hotels, we can estimate it to be about $1,000 per room per year for an average hotel.
And that is around $1,000 for a 100-room hotel?
More or less.
And where's the return? What are the hotels getting out of these massive hidden sales and marketing costs?
The truth is nothing. Most hotels are not paying attention or unaware of these hidden costs. These sales and marketing costs are not being managed properly in order to see their return on investment.
And what are the other solutions?
For starters, internet marketing. Internet marketing has the highest return on investment. At the end of the day, the hotel business is an online business.
Over 1 billion people check Facebook every day. This is the largest marketing platform in all of humanity.
Instead of searching for cats on Facebook, find customers online.
Okay, let's focus more on the internet marketing.
Sure. In our experience, most hotel owners fall into one of these two groups.
The first group, you know you need to advertise correctly through OTAs, social media, AdWords, web pages, and sites, but you lack the know-how. You do not know the algorithms, effects, and the strategy.
OTAs are only used partially as a sales portal. What most hotels don't realize is that OTAs should mainly be utilized as an advertisement tool.
You're missing out on a lot of revenue if you do not understand how this works. This is not something you can afford to miss.
OTAs get far more visits than any other franchise hotel combined.
Second group, you're not spending money on online marketing and advertising, and you're confused as to why you're not getting enough business.
This is the age of the internet. You're either writing it or it's writing you.
And can you explain more?
Let's use printed brochures as an analogy. There's not a lot of a difference when it comes between printed brochures and web page brochures when it comes to marketing and advertising.
Both cost money to publish and cost more if you want them to look good, but they're worth nothing if they're not distributed.
A website just sitting on the internet somewhere is not much different than your costly brochures collecting dust in a closet or the lobby brochure rack.
A black and white flyer that is distributed in the community is worth far more than a full-colored, high-end brochure that's just sitting in a box somewhere.
Same goes for websites, web pages, and web listings. They're useless if they just sit there and can actually be harmful to your business.
And does it really matter if a website or a page is presentable?
It is important to have a presentable website, but it's even more important to make sure that it's broadcasted online.
As we said before, a cheap black and white flyer that is distributed properly is far better than a costly high-end brochure collecting dust.
Websites and web pages need to be broadcasted, distributed, and advertised in order to work. Otherwise, even the most beautiful sites are useless.
And how do you do that?
Well, it's simple and it's complicated at the same time. You can email blasts,
Only if you have a good opt-in email.
utilize social media websites,
Only if you know how the ever-changing algorithm and structure ad works.
use pay-per-click ads,
Only if you could keep track of its efficiency and be on top of it.
utilize Google listings.
Only if you know how to use it and evaluate it consistently.
And there you have it. You can't have a business these days without having a real web presence, and your web presence is worthless if you're not highly visible.
Hire people who understand your business, know how the internet works, and that will get you far more business than you thought was possible.
Is there anything else you ladies would like to add?
We are here for all of your needs, from full management to OTA management. Just visit our website at www.darien.com for more information.
Well, thank you both for sitting down with me today, and hopefully we can get together soon.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you.
us.
Of course. Thank you very much.